All right. Yeah. All right, we featuring my man Pretty Tony from the Mack. His name is Richard Williams. And we recently lost him like 2012 and he was 77. And I'm bringing him up and I'm talking about this brother because he was in a movie called Hollow Image that I just watched, which was a 1979 movie. And really did his thing in that. You know, he's known for the pimp that he was in the Mac, but uh, he really showed his acting chops in this movie called Hollow Image. What's her name? Is Anna Marie Hartsford. That's her name. The lady that played the daughter of Sherman Hemsley and Amen, and she was on the Wayne Brothers playing the security officer in the Niedermeyer building where they sold the papers. So yeah, not only that, he did a job in that movie, and I was like, okay, this dude really got some range. So a lot of these dudes that play pimps and all the black exploitation movies, they don't get no credit for other projects that they've done because they get stereotyped. So I just wanted to give him his props, so that brought up the Mac, the movie that he really known for. And then that also brought up that Max Julian is from DC, the star of the Mac movie right here. That's Max Julian that played the Mac Goldie, and he's DC's own. So I wanted to highlight that. And he went to Randall Junior High School. And did y'all know he was one of the producers of the Mac? Not just the actor. And he produced on other movies that you probably don't know about, what I'm saying, that were in the 70s. But this is all that they publicize about these actors, that they just played pimp. They don't tell you about the other projects that they done, and you know to give them another avenue of, okay, their talent. All these folks that play in all these movies are known for is pimps. Like when you say Foxy Brown or Pam Grier, you know, uh, she just known for the black exploitation movies, but her career has ranged from the 70s up to nowadays. She's still doing projects, and you know, although she played detectives, you know, she's gonna be most remembered for movies that she played prostitutes in and everything like that. Because she was beautiful, and that's how they flaunted her talent through her beauty. So this. So like I said, I played the soundtrack. I was like, all right, let me do some commentary on these guys. And but he played in Hollow Image. He played a social activist in Harlem, and just trying to make things better for black folks in the 70s. And the movie was about, his high school sweetheart had made it big and left the neighborhood and came back, and she relocated him and they kind of rekindled their, their little fling and whatnot. And Morgan Freeman was in the movie. Morgan Freeman was a junkie, which was his best friend. And, he kept him around trying to get him off, the heroin, try to get him in the program. It was an awesome movie, 1979. I was on the tip of watching old vintage movies that I haven't seen growing up, because you tend to watch the same movies all over and over, like Uptown Saturday Night, The Mack, Shaft, but you don't see the other movies that were put out there that were quality movies and motivational movies of trying to better yourself and uplift the neighborhood. And I wanted to do a piece on him and promote that movie for whoever that loves vintage movies, black exploitation movies, as they called it. I would say black soul movies. Go check out Hollow Image. And the movie itself is the title. It's about, like I said, it was his girlfriend that made it big and left the neighborhood. She was like a buyer for the major department stores, Bloomingdale's and whoever. And I guess you go to fashion school and design school to land a position like that. So I don't know really the qualifications for that, but however, this lady, and I don't know her name. She's not a big name or a familiar face, but she did her thing in the movie, and it's a great movie. Morgan Freeman, he jumped from the roof. People in New York always on the roof. It's like, that's like a playground area for people in New York. I noticed through the years. I mean, and now that become a thing. The rooftop is like a recreation area. But when I think of being on the roof, I think of New York. Because all through the movies that I've seen over the years, every movie just about back in the day that you saw people on the roof, it was in New York. So I guess because they got a lot of tall big buildings. So yeah. And here in DC, you wasn't allowed to go on the roof and play and whatever. They had them roof doors locked, and then you were scared to go up there because you didn't know who was up there. You know what I'm saying? Because if you like me, I grew up in a in public housing, and the buildings wasn't safe. That wasn't no area to go up there to play because you don't know who was up there. So the kids was not advised to go up there to play. Even when I was a teenager hanging, that's something we never did. Even when we rolled in crews and was out and about, we never played on the roof. So again, I credit that to New York. But Anthony Williams is his name, Pretty Tony, and rest in peace, brother. And uh when I come across other work that he has done, I'll come back through and shout it out and recommend it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get on up out of here because I got another piece for you, and then I'm gonna call it a day. All right. So this is Streets Finest, your host, Big Dave. I'm out. Let me get some camera time because I got my Streets Finest shirt on. Look, let me give you a story about this shirt. My wife ordered these shirts through, uh, you know, uh, a relative, and she ordered the wrong shirt. I didn't want this shirt like this. I wanted the shirts with the name across the chest in big letters, because that's how you advertise your merch, So anyway, I got 50 shirts like this, like a T, you know, but I wanted 50 of these. So, I was like, well, I didn't want it like that. She was just trying to help me be thoughtful. She heard me talking about I'm gonna get some shirts made and hats. She went on and did it and did it wrong. So I was not happy about it and I expressed it. And she went in and ordered another batch of shirts. And and I wasn't mad, you know, but I just said, look, um, next time just wait on my call to do things, you know, because sometimes when I talk about stuff, I like to talk it out loud so it can manifest in the universe. I'm somebody, I don't think of ideas and just keep it to myself. I wanna vocally hear it and talk about it. That's why I really love recording myself, and I can go back and chime in on conversations that be in my head, and now I can relay it to video and go back and refer to it. So you know, so she was like, well, you was talking about it, so I just went on and did it. I was like, well, thank you, but sometimes I got stuff in mind. I'ma act on it in a time frame, and then I might have particular people that I want to be involved. So thank you, but next time, make a move on my call because you did it wrong. I didn't want these shirts. I wanted the shirts, the other shirts that she got, because this brand has been around since 97 here in DC, in my hood. Folks that, is in my circle who I'm around was rocking my brand back in 97. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't nothing new right here. I've been rocking this, And so she done seen my shirt. So I guess she sent her relative my shirt, and then she sent it back. Then she knew how to do the shirts the way that I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Which is in the middle, And then I wanted embroidered, this is like some, what you call it, not embroidering, but press. Is a name for it. Silk screen. Yeah, that's what it look like. It's silk screen, and that might be wrong, but you get the point. All right, let me get into the next one before I gotta get up out of here. So Streets Finest, Big Dave, I'm out. Be right back at you.